I would hate to respond to ERICK OMONDI. I will therefore support his fundraising instead.
Yo, salamu alaikum watu wangu nguvu, inakuwaje watu wangu wa stamina kama kawaida, mimi najulikana kama Kaka na niko hapa na wana Kenya Online Media ambao wameweza kufika katika event ya siku ya leo ili tuweze kujua inakuwaje. Na hivi leo mbele ya kamera niko na mshikaji wa nguvu ambaye kama wewe umekuwa ni Mkenya halisi basi utakuwa umemuona kwenye mitandao ya kijamii, utakuwa umemuona kwenye mainstream media na pale amekuwa akitesa sana kwenye mitandao ya kijamii. Kwa hivyo ningependa tu aweze kusalimia Mkenya wa kawaida ili aweze kutuambia leo tumekuja kwenye event gani na haswa event ya leo hiyo iko na shughuli gani ambayo kwa kweli iko kwa ajili ya vijana wa nchi yetu ya Kenya. Inakuwaje?
Tuko sawa.
Alright.
Maswali kwako, majibu kwangu.
Au sio?
Maswali design yako, majibu style yangu.
Labda kwa niaba ya Mkenya ambaye labda amekuja Kenya kwa mara ya kwanza hajaweza kukuona, ningependa uweze kujitambulisha.
Mimi naitwa ITUMBI, kazi yangu ni kwenda pale na kuja hapa, yani come here go there.
Leo tumekupata kwenye event ambayo inajulikana kama Plug Mtaani na ni kati ya shughuli ambayo kwa kweli inazidi kusupport vijana hapa nchini Kenya. Je, labda uweze kufafanua zaidi Mkenya aweze kujua event hii ama shughuli hii inakuaje, inamaanisha nini?
Naam, kwanza nataka nikuangalie wewe ama niangalie kamera?
Tuende kwa kamera.
Okay. So today we were launching a business ideas competition. This competition is going to begin at the village and the winners are going to come all the way to the national level. The idea is we are trying to style that there is a place for ideas. Ideas in this world globally were valued last year at more than $600 billion. So ideas mean something. But most of the times, hustler wana ile idea, but there is no way of growing that idea. So we are providing a platform for that idea to develop into becoming an enterprise. So that's what we were here today to make sure that we met counties. We have met CECs from all counties, chief officers from all counties. These are CECs for trade and youth, so as to ensure that they design a competition at the county level, and the national event will be held on the week of the 12th. As you all aware, I'm also the chair of the National Holidays Thematic Committee. This year, Jamhuri Day will be celebrated along the theme of youth, sports, creative economy, and entrepreneurship. So we needed some activities that go to that period. So one of the activities will be this Plug Mtaani, which is a business ideas competition flowing from the counties to the national level.
Kama nimeweza kuifuatilia vizuri, nimeweza kuona ni kati ya competition ambayo inahusisha vijana wadogo ambao labda wako katika county zote 47 hapa nchini Kenya. Je, ni mbinu ipi ama ni criteria gani ambao mtaenda kuitumia ili kuweza kumake sure kwamba wale ambao watafaulu katika mpango huu si kupitia mlango wa nyuma?
Tumewachia kazi ya kudetermine who are the winners at the county. Then once the counties have given us their best ideas, they use their own methods and give us the winners. Then we will establish a national event. Now the national events, we have many partners. We'll call business people who you know about who have succeeded. Na natumai pia katika hii digital media mna watu ambao wame succeed na tutaweka pale kama judges so that we make the competition fair and open. That transparency is what will give us a winner. But everyone who competes in this competition will have a chance to be trained so that their enterprise grows from an idea to an actual enterprise. The other advantage they will have is that they will get opportunities to plug into existing financing and startup and venture capital. So yes, as for now, there is absolutely no one who will lose by unfair competition. In fact, everyone will gain.
Tukiacha mbali na event ya siku ya leo, kumekuwa na shughuli nyingine ambayo inajulikana kama talanta hela. Labda nayo ilikuwa inahusisha masuala na talanta na masuala kama hayo. Wakenya wakajitokeza wakasema kwamba imekuwa ni kama ni flop, ni kama inaangamia. Je, unahisi kwamba hii pia nayo inaelekea mwelekeo huo ama kuna utofauti kidogo?
Now talanta hela leo, Waziri Ababu Namwamba ambaye ndiye alifungua hafla hii leo atakuwa pale katika TV47. Kuomba wewe na wengine angalia majibu pale. Majibu yote yako pale.
Before I know you wewe ni kiongozi saizi, tunashukuru for that. There are things we know as Kenyans that every initiative yenye inaanza na ile ukora inakwanga huko, and people tend to lose trust with these public events. So what are you going to how are you going to make sure that hakuna ile mtu wa familia ndiye anapatiwa hiyo chance instead of the kids from ama the youth from the the kijiji?
Okay, two things there, my friend. Yes, I agree there is a deficiency of trust on public bodies. That is why hapa unaona kuna private sector na private sector, ile ambayo inaitwa public private partnership. Kwa hivyo basi bila shaka, kwa hivyo ile trust tumeingrain katika ile partnership. So yes, I invite you to go through in every competition. We will share the dates. Go and see, do your own judgment. If you think someone was unfairly chosen, tell us. This private public-private partnership also extends to you as digital media, so that you help us to ensure, because we can't be everywhere at the same time, to ensure that we get the right winners. But most importantly, there is no county that will agree to give their weakest competition for a national competition, because the national competition will be fairly judged. So I'm sure counties will put up their best game for the competition at the national level.
And maybe as we go on, because this event will go beyond Kenya, what are some of the criteria, or rather things that you're going to look at those individuals who are going to do this kind of?
So first, you are going to train, so that you are not only looking for random things. We are going to anyone who applies will get a training, so that then there is an idea that is not replicated. So you're not bringing M-Pesa as your idea, yet M-Pesa is already working. So it must be an original idea. It must be an idea that is scalable. It can move from an idea to a business that can employ people. It must also be an idea that can create jobs, because you're also looking at job creation. We're also looking at presentability of the idea, that you have an idea that you can yourself present, defend, and market. Then finally, we'll also be looking at the branding and communication of the idea. How well are you packaging it for social media, so that also we create an income revenue for you among the social media streams. And that brings us to the issue which I've seen going around on digital platforms around TikTok. The president yesterday, in a meeting where I attended virtually, met with the TikTok CEO. And the TikTok CEO also said that in their own platforms, they also don't want the explicit content to go on. He therefore asked for a partnership with government. And the president offered a committee in government to work with TikTok to ensure that the explicit content has no place. And the president was very clear that Kenya is not interested in banning TikTok. So hakuna mtu, hizi rumors zinaendelea ati government inataka kuban TikTok. It's not true. The president was very clear to the CEO of TikTok, and the CEO of TikTok was also very clear. The president does not want explicit content. The CEO of TikTok does not want explicit content. They both want that ended. Monetization on TikTok is at 100% in Kenya. And the CEO of TikTok himself said Kenya is one of the most active countries globally. Yeah. So, and he assured that because of that, then they were going to explore ways of setting up a Kenya office here to ensure they employ more Kenyans within TikTok. So, why this business competition has to have a social media platform is so that beyond what the business is making, the social media platform adds the income, so that it flows. I've also seen some people say that there is nothing new the president has done. YouTube has always had monetization. True. YouTube has always had monetization. That's very true. But only at 20% as of December last year. From December last year to now, 80% of the features that are monetized on YouTube are already being availed for Kenyans out of intervention by the president of speaking to these guys. And you don't have to believe Dennis ITUMBI. You don't even have to believe the president. Call Google. They have an office in Kenya. They will confirm to you what has happened. They will confirm to you the numbers of YouTube accounts that had 1 million followers in December and how many have now. They will confirm to you the various stickers and other monetization platforms that were unavailable in December now are available in Kenya now. They will confirm to you that yes, the president was right, that 80%, only 4 countries are enjoying in Africa. Yes, there are 7 countries that are monetized, but only less than 4 that enjoy the 80% that Kenya is enjoying out of the intervention by the president. The president is going to New York end of September to attend the UN, the United Nations Governance Assembly, commonly known as UNGA. During that meeting, we will meet the owner of Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg. We will meet the CEO of Google, because the president is interested in ensuring that monetization reaches to a level that is good. The other problem with monetization is something called, which you guys know in the digital media, on both the frequency allocated CPM and on the Google Ads, on the Google Ads, the CPS and the CECs for the CEAs for web platforms. The president is interested in improving that, but that is not a question for Google or Facebook. It's a question for Kenya. How much is Dennis ITUMBI advertising on online media? How much is Butita advertising on social media? How much is government advertising on digital media? Unless we put more money on digital, our aggregate determination for how much monetization is done will remain low. But government has gone further. The president has already directed that 10% of government advertising must go to you guys as digital advertisers and content creators. That will increase our content aggregation measure that then improves our monetization pay. So to watch rumors, to deal in the facts, because that will help all of us.
And maybe finally, because
Yeah.
Something during your remarks about 2027. I didn't get you.
Hapana, hiyo tulisema tufunge kamera. Tutakuja tu hapo baadaye.
Haya,
Sasa
kabla
tubaki hapa.
before we continue,
I have a question. About monetization on TikTok.
Yeah.
Is it also going to pay the way YouTube pays, or it is going now people to rely on tips and stuff?
So TikTok uses peer-to-peer monetization. So TikTok monetization is based on you watching my videos and me watching your videos and rewarding you. But YouTube monetization is based on how much a country advertises on the platform. How much adverts does a country buy? How much do you buy? How much does Dennis buy? How much does Barclays, Absa buy? Safaricom and Government of Kenya buy? That whole thing then determines how much money is paid to the content creators of that country. But TikTok monetization is different. So as to who pays more, I know, but I can't say it publicly, but it's for you to also experience. But of course, peer-to-peer pays more.
the last question I'm taking back to the event about today. We know people are bringing in the ideas. How secure are they going to be? Because some of them, they don't know even patenting these ideas. And how are you going to make sure that the idea remains with them so that they can go improve it and come back and present it to you next time?
There's an organization called KIPI, and they copyright something of Kenya, the copyright body of Kenya. The two organizations have been invited to go with us in this journey, so that one, you don't have replicated ideas or stolen ideas, and two, that the original ideas are protected at the start. Before presentation, there will be a registration by KIPI, so that the person presenting is already has a patent. We'll make patenting easier across this competition.
Are they going to pay for the patenting, or
The normal processes of patenting will be applied. As to whether we need to help them during that process, for the people who cannot afford, we will work with county governments to ensure, and our partners to ensure that is done.
Bwana, tukimalizia kabisa, tunashukuru sana kwa muda wako. Nina swali ambalo kwa kweli umekuwa kwa government ambayo ilipita na uko kwa government ambayo iko kwa sasa. Je, unahisi kwamba kwa 10% government ambayo ilipita wakati kama huu kuna mahali ilifikia kwa 10%? Je, unapea ile ya kwanza 10% ngapi na hii?
Sasa kutoka tarehe 13, when the president lifted the Bible to say he's president, the 1 year in office, we have a good plan for you. Na natumai kwamba nyinyi mko katika kikundi, we have a plan ndio tuweze kuelezea hiyo story. Na sio mimi, ni kuletea waziri wa kila sekta aweze kuelezea nini kimefanyika. As to the comparison to the former government, there can never be a comparison.
Kwa nini?
There can never be one. Thank you very much and God bless you.
Question for that.
Yeah.
They're not going to sleep, they'll just be live. The reason as he's doing this is to raise funds to take those people who are in critical situations to hospitals in India. And he said that the government of William Ruto, it's just full of promises after promise, and it has achieved nothing so far.
I would hate to respond to ERICK OMONDI. I will therefore support his fundraising instead.
How much are you going to...
Let's meet on the platform. Thank you very much.
Bwana, shukrani kwa muda wako.